こんばんは。皆さんこんにちは。私のチャンネルへようこそ。私は JR です。And for this day, this is now another episode in our journey of learning Japanese. I would like to share to you for this day, what were the strategies that I have used so far. Actually, it's pretty varied, I would say. So, first, I was relying on some audio lessons that I got from the internet. So you can also, of course, find some YouTube videos. I think Japanese Pod 101 is pretty good with the videos that they had. So for me, it's easy because what they do is they would even put kanji and then the katakana or hiragana, and then they would put the romaji and also the English translation. So it's pretty good, especially on the phrases that they had. So I've been using and taking down notes as well. But recently, what I did was I also tried to use another website called lang8.com. So it's lang-8.com. So what I do is I make some journals there. So you can actually write down. But for my case, what I do is I use Google Translate first. So because I don't know how to write kanji and katakana fluently yet. So what I do is I just have to type it down in English on a Microsoft Word document and then copy the text and then send it to be translated at Google Translate, and then the translation then will be sent once more to my actual journal file on lang8.com. So in Lang8, what they do is they would actually, like, native speakers can correct your journal entry. So they can, correct your actual sentence. For example, they would put a dash there, they would cross out or put a line on it. So, and then put the red one as a correction. So I can share to you one of the examples. If you can see it here, that's what I meant. So this is the correction of the Lang8 user. You can see the red one here, that is his correction. So from originally, the sentence I said here is this one here, right? The one in black, and now the one in red is their actual correction. So people from all over the world can view your journal and they can correct it, especially for the native speakers. So that's how it works. So you can correct other people's journal, and as what you've indicated as your native language, then you can also correct other people's entries. So it's a mutual kind of process for lang8.com, and I've been using that for actually since day one of this journey. Now let me share to you some of the phrases that I've got. So what I did was I made first an English sentence and have it translated at Lang8. So for example, the phrase "let us have a debate." So I've written here, of course I copied this to Google Translate, and from that entry in Google Translate I just made that and put that as an entry on lang8.com. So they corrected it here. So they've corrected me with the phrase, "giron shimashou." And then when you say there are three main reasons, first, second, third, these are ordinals in English. So they say sansu no omona ryu ga arimasu. So when you say first is saisho, okay, second is ni banme, third is sam banme. So that's what I got from the translations here. I hope it's correct, okay, and accurate, but so far that is what I got. So I have used common expressions and I have it translated in lang8.com. So that's one of the strategies I use to learn the more natural phrases. For example, phrases in English like, there are three simple steps: first, then, finally. So still, they corrected that with sansu no kantan na tejun ga arimasu. Mazu, soshite, saigo ni. So all these phrases. So for example, when I speak earlier with my translator on Google Translate, when you say once that's done, we go to the Skype application. So just basing it on translate from Google, it's not as accurate. So the translation was, それが完了したらスカイプアプリケーションに移動します。That is the Google Translate version, but it was corrected by a Lang 8 user. So what he said here as a correction would be, as you can see on the right here, red one, okay? So he says here, それが完了したらスカイプを立ち上げます。So he used 上げます。So instead of saying we go to the Skype application, he corrected it with once that is complete, launch. So launch is 上げます。So it's really helpful because sometimes we may rely on Google Translate for the accurate sentences, but of course we know that it's not as accurate. So Lang 8 helps us by giving a more accurate and more natural expression, because those who are correcting it are native speakers. So I highly recommend for your speaking, so technically not speaking because they just have to correct it on the written form, but if you wanted to improve your writing skills for Japanese, kanji, katakana, hiragana, I highly recommend that you join lang8.com because it's for free. There's also a premium version of it with more features, of course. And well, that's all for now. I did have a lot of printouts, as you may see. Ones in the green are English, yellow are the corrections and more natural expressions. So yeah, that is my journey so far in this episode. And thank you so much for watching, you guys. I'll see you next time for the next episode. Peace. Bye bye. Mata ne. Ciao.